Hema was like 4'11",
God
right?
in the stream.
Okay.
Sorry, yeah. I think she is like 4'11", something like that. $5 maybe. Should we give her that extra inch?
We can give her an extra inch. I mean, she's already short as hell if you haven't noticed right next to Aiko.
Yeah. Kind of hard not to notice, honestly. I keep this open at the same time. That work. Forget what the layout for this should look like. Well, Midnight Stars, welcome. Autumn, hey, how are
Hello.
you guys doing? How is everyone doing on this lovely Friday, September the 12th? Good? Anybody? Pretty chill day for us. Celebrate a friend's birthday. Hell yeah. Hello, my beautiful queen, king and queen. Stop. You'll make us blush.
Wait, what? Who said? Wait, hold on.
Yeah, you can get the chat open.
Too distracted calculating heights.
Ah, frick. What is Hema's hair color? This one? It's been a minute since I had the color Hema.
It's true, she's nowhere near your doesn't soul.
Unfortunately.
Why is this not working?
What you doing? Working on... Well, I'm working on the new MEC episode. She's working on some Q&A stuff. She will be eventually. Yeah, and everybody's gonna celebrate. Eventually isn't soon enough. We need her now. I'm saying that as if I'm not the one who controls whether that happens. Whoops.
Why is there a shadow? Where's the shadow come from? Oh.
How
I have
long?
to fix so many things.
How long will it be until a new mech episode? Well, the fact that I'm coloring it right now shows that, like, pretty close, honestly. We might build up. This episode will be done, like, pretty soon. But we might build up a few episodes before we actually start season 2. But all that is to say, you can get excited. It's coming very soon. We've moved down the what would you call it? I'm a bit excited. Might be good to build up a list in case you can work a week or something. Or can't work, yeah. Yeah, that's what we did in the past. We were usually about 2 weeks ahead in the last mech season. Unless something got in the way. Some weeks we were going just one at a time. And those weeks were a little stressful. I think being 2 chapters ahead is usually what's pretty good for us.
What the hell?
What's going on?
Nothing.
Wait, I want to know something. Are the cat ears Hema wears headphones? Just a question. Last time I saw they were. So the thing was, if you look at Hema's like official art, like hold on, I think I have it here. I can pull it up. They're headphones, right? You look at this, like the official My Emo Crush art, their headphones. But over time, they've kind of like developed into a headband. Probably because Jimmy just doesn't want to draw the headphones all the time. So yeah, I'd say the canon. Here, I'll establish the canon right now. The canon is that she has headphones. She has cat headphones and a cat headband, and she like picks and chooses which one she wants to wear depending on the day. Depends on if she wants to talk to anyone that day. She switches it up. Yep. Is this the color of her choker? I forget. Or no, it's the pure black. That's right. It's just this. Definitely out of practice with coloring her.
That's so cursed.
My order is all messed up. She picks her head accessory, but not her outfit. She's been wearing the same thing for months. Yeah, she's just got the same outfit, like copies of the exact same outfit, like lined up in her closet. She'd probably tell you it's like part of her brand, so she can't change it or anything.
Huh. I mean, neither has Chroma. I'm sick of drawing Chroma's hobo-ass clothes, but he's poor, so it makes sense.
Hema also probably convinces him to just look the same every day for the brand. Chroma, you've got so many fans you gotta upkeep your image. It's all like, what are you talking about? Of course, an ad happens when you're talking. Whoopsie daisy. The ad caught me monologuing. There you go. It's over. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you all survived the ad. I would hate to lose anyone. Was I answering a question? I can repeat myself if I need to.
Should I make her do the cat pose? That'd be pretty funny.
For the outfit swap?
Yeah.
Yeah, do it. Oh wait, you can show the wait, pull up. Do you have the Havoc and Chroma outfit swap? And give like the sneak peek.
Yeah, give me a second.
Will Afros continue to plan a stupid thing to make Aiko fall for him? You know, there's no plans for Afros in the immediate start of season 2. However, I think if slash when Afros does come back, it wouldn't be to what am I doing? It wouldn't be to like make Aiko fall for him. It would probably be to get some sort of like revenge. You know what I mean? Like he'd probably just look to like ruin their life. I think he's petty like that. Can't tell how that's supposed to be. Stupid. Afros is that tooth that will ache until you get it fixed. Yeah, that's the best way to put it, honestly. And he festers. I don't know what getting it fixed would entail, though. In this scenario.
Murder.
Yeah, I guess that's the only option. What do we think Afros does with his spare time aside from devious plotting?
Kicking puppies.
That'd be on
Well,
brand.
I know what he would do in canon.
Harassing people. Sleep. Well, yeah, he probably does that. I mean, I would hope. Or maybe I don't hope.
I just feel like this is slightly longer.
I feel like he would watch rage bait videos and try to train himself to be as rage inducing as possible. Oh, you bring up a good point. Afros probably does watch those, like, you ever see those videos that people make fun of like the how to manipulate people, you know what I mean? Like how to make sure you're the or be the smartest person in the room type videos that are just like ridiculous. Like that's what he watches in his free time. He thinks he's like the main character. The silence when drawing is so awkward. Oh shit, should I put on music? You got a good point. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta put on that royalty free playlist again. Yep. Don't worry, I got the royalty free music coming. Sometimes I get distracted. What is this one? Let's listen to this one. This one's 12 hours long.
Am I losing my marbles? Is this one slightly shorter than the other one? What?
I'm silent when drawing by myself, but when I draw with my friends, I yap a lot. Oh yeah, what I was gonna say is sometimes I accidentally draw in complete silence, not because I normally do that, but because I get so locked in that I forget, like, I'm just sitting here in complete silence. This is probably fine.
Wait, these two are the same exact height. What the hell? Okay, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm genuinely losing my marbles out here. Well, she doesn't exactly do the cat. I was basing off the poses off of the, but I don't know if Hema would be willing to do this pose. I'm gonna be honest. She'd be like, oh, don't make me.
It depends on the circumstances. Having fire powers would suck IRL because I'd be constantly sweating. I guess not really a spoiler. Aiko's immune to her own fire powers. In fact, she's actually immune to all heat. Like she cannot take fire damage when her card is active. Why does Hema like cats? I think it's like a vibes thing. Like she just like embodies the what's it called? She embodies like the cat girl, like the cat gamer girl. I mean, she probably likes the animal too, but it's more of like an aesthetic choice. Tsundere personality. Yeah, I guess it does just fit her personality too. This song is way too loud. Why is this one so much louder than the other one? Okay, that's better. I just hate that. But it's like two different volumes. I think they did that on purpose just to upset specifically me. Thoughts? It's a conspiracy. Some people are petty. Yeah, they knew I was gonna listen to it specifically. Which mech characters could be K-pop idols? Well, Aiko, that's for sure. Havoc 100% could not. He's handsome enough, but he does not have the personality for it. I'm probably not going to chat a lot today, but if I do, I'm here. That's fine. Thanks for lurking. I do
Keep
got...
viewers.
What? Bot. Get out of here. Oh, I hit my mic.
It's okay, I didn't hear it.
Thank goodness. Yeah, I got the YouTube chat. I do have the YouTube chat open, so I can always see it. I think Chroma could make a good idol. Like he's like good looking enough, and I think he has like the work ethic to do it as well. The problem is his like motivation. Like I don't think he would want to like do that. But if the motivation, there was some sort of motivator, Chroma would definitely make a good idol. He would do it if Aiko told him to. Exactly. Like if he was like, oh my god, I've just like been so obsessed with boy groups recently. Like he would 100%. Just like, all right, teach me the choreography. I'm learning that. He'd probably learn it like overnight too.
He is our prodigy. Can I get a pose that's actually girly, please?
Will season 2 be the final season or still don't know? Probably not. There's not really plans. Like, we don't have it planned super far in advance. But we've said it before that like MEC will run. Hold on 1 second. Sorry. MEC will probably run for at least the duration of Iridescent Soul. And Iridescent Soul has, I mean, right now the plan for Iridescent Soul is that it would run for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish arcs. So yeah, Iridescent Soul has a long way to go till it's done. Yeah, so you can probably expect MEC. There might come a time in the future where production of MEC slows down a bit, but who knows? That won't be for any time soon. I hope I colored everything correctly. Wait, do you see my screen?
Yeah.
Is everything the right color so far?
I think so.
Because I could have pulled up her ref, but I wanted to test myself.
I
I have faith that you colored it correctly. Thank you. I remember getting excited all the time at 6:30 on Monday for a new episode. You know the time? That's so sweet. That's what, see, wait, Dreamy, this actually confirms our theory before that when Webtoon delayed our episode and our notification, it actually like affected people. Like, do you guys remember that? Like, we've had times where like episodes got delayed. Did that actually like make you think there was like not an episode that week or something? Does anyone remember? Because we noticed there was a big like drop off. Yeah, yes, I remember that. There was a big drop off in like how many people it seemed like were showing up to the episode because they just didn't realize that one came out. Yeah. Man, I got some words for Webtoon. Yes, you remember too? Yeah, everybody remembers. I don't read it till later in the night typically, so I usually see it. Yeah, I guess that's good. But we did notice that. Why is Havoc wearing emo clothes? This is for the outfit swap question on the Q&A. Or aesthetic swap. People worded it different ways, but
We've already done the aesthetic swap, so I decided to do the cursed job of drawing chrome on blue clothes.
Chroma looks so awkward in the jacket.
He's really like, oh, he's like pissed about it. He's like, ew, it stinks.
He's not happy.
Hold on, I gotta piss again.
Alright. Will you make Chroma and Havoc in maid costumes? I can imagine them in it. I mean, that was a heavily requested one. So, I mean, that's what the people want. Who are we to deny the people? Why does everybody want that? I think we said it during the Q&A episode. It's like, it's just a classic, you know? It's an iconic look. Oh, crap. Isn't that a frequently asked question? Definitely. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what the people want. Honestly, there was such an uprise in that question. I think people started asking that question. Like, what? It started like a chain. Like, one person asked it, and then people saw that, and they're like, oh my gosh, like, I want to see that, so I gotta ask that too. I can imagine Chroma dancing in a maid dress because Aiko told him to. You could literally say any activity that Chroma could do, right? And if you add because Aiko told him to, he would, like, it's accurate. Like, that would happen. I can imagine Chroma skydive, like, jumping out of a plane because Aiko told him to. That man loves his girl so much. He just like me, for real. I think this panel is done. No, it's not. Welcome back. It's cute. Yeah, I mean, that's why we love him. We love men who are just absolutely devoted out here.
That's a nice way of putting it.
How'd you put it? Whipped?
I would call him a loser simp.
Endearingly. We love losers too, actually. Better than the alternative. Wait, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Havoc looks good emo. Yeah, we were actually talking about that. Like, Havoc might just have a career in modeling, honestly. That man looks good in anything. He's got a pretty face. He's got a good frame. He's got that, like, he's sassy. I don't know if you call it sassy, cocky, whatever. enough that he's got like the posing down. There actually is there's a good reason Hema picked him to like model for her characters. I see why Hema likes him so much, yeah. Hema might just be the most relatable character in my emo crush.
That's funny because nobody fucking likes Havoc. I held like 2 different polls and guess whose favorite character is? Not Havoc.
Yeah, it's actually interesting. I wonder if like I've always thought that the Havoc and Hema enjoyers are like they're the very vocal like minority probably. Right? That's what it seems like at least. Like most of the people who just casually read, they're like I mean everybody just loves Chroma. But most people who casually read are like Icoma enjoyers. It's the real ones that are the Havoc Hema lovers. Us hammock shippers just sit. What? Sorry, go ahead.
I've been waiting for my freaks, and they're not here. Where are they?
Us hammock shippers just sit in the corner waiting for them to kiss again. Then we come out. Yeah, everybody. There's parades in the streets. Don't worry. Hammock enjoyers are going to be eating good next season. That's for sure. And in Iridescent Soul. So like, hold on. I got a question. Are you guys slow burn enjoyers? What's the thoughts on that? Yes. Absolutely. I think it's good if it doesn't take too long. What do you think is too long? Like they only like kiss or have moments at like the end of the series? Yeah, I see what you mean. I'm kind of in agreeer. Wait. I mean, the black hair, blue eyes, arrogant look is always Duke of the North or Duke of North-esque. Wait, what is that? Wait, Dreamy, do you know what that is?
It's a trope in romantic fantasy.
I see. Yup. Oh, Dreamy, I have a question for you. Why is your name Dreamy? Is it because you are very dreamy? You dream about a big man? Wait, they're calling you out right now.
What?
I
don't actually know why I call myself Dreamy. It was a name I made when I was very young. And I just never bothered to change my username because I was lazy.
I mean, some names just stick. Like honestly, like they just sound right to you. Just resonate with them, you know? Understandable, but some kiss at the end are very well done. That's true. That is true. See, the thing about slow burn with like that type of stuff, I'm okay with like they get together at the end or they kiss at the end type of story. But I think there needs to be like crumbs here and there. And something I personally really don't like is the like insecurity like plot line. You know what I mean? Where it's like, oh, I don't know if I'm good enough to be with her type thing. I like the more of like there's tension there, but both of them are like not like they're both like just not able to like confront their feelings. I don't know if you guys have been watching Dress Up Darling this season, but I think Dress Up Darling's actually been doing that pretty well. You have to have development. Exactly. Lack of communication is annoying at times. Yeah. I just hate misunderstanding tropes. Why are the episodes so short? By the time it releases in 1 minute, I finish? There's a few reasons for that. The first reason is because we wanted to like be able to do chapters consistently, right? The thing is about like posting weekly, every creator is going to have like a certain scope that they're able to achieve, right? And that scope is always going to be limited by, you know, your resources, your time, stuff like that. For what we are like kind of able to do right now with our time and our money and our resources, like our manpower is the biggest resource, is if we want to post weekly, we can do about like 5 to sometimes, what is the longest mech chapter actually? 10 panels maybe? Like,
I don't actually remember.
But
Probably like maybe 10.
Yeah, so like if we want to post weekly, like the best we can really do right now is like around 5 to 10 panels, right? And even 10 that week would be like a lot of work.
Well, yeah, especially because I was going to college at the same time.
Yeah, she was like Dreamy was in school too, which was like another
Like,
factor, right?
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was finishing up some hard classes, so.
And does Aiko keep jamming to Call Me Maybe? Absolutely, that's 100% her style of music. But I gotta say, also I think as creators, at least, I understand from like a fan point, right, where it's like you just want more. When you're reading something, you just want more of it, right? Especially because we're just like fans of our own work at the end of the day. I love rereading the chapters after we were able to post them. But I think from a creative standpoint, sometimes like something I like about MEC is that because we try to keep it contained in like short panel counts, right? Something like 5 to 10 panels. It actually like pushes us to be able to like keep things short and concise, right? Like keep things contained. And I think that's actually a challenge that helps make us like better as like writers and creators. When I've been writing Iridescent Soul and we work on it together, like something I've noticed is that I actually focus a lot more on keeping things like concise, right? Like making sure that the dialogue flows in a very natural way, stuff like that.
I think we also didn't want to make it too long because it wasn't originally going to be on Webtoon.
That's another good point. I don't know who's like a long time like mech fan. I assume most people started reading it because of Webtoon, but originally Webtoon was what's it called? Originally MEC was on TikTok and like Instagram, and like it was just able to fit there. That's another reason. We wanted it to be those comics that you kind of like scroll past. You can come back to them like every so often. As someone who has also done comic creation, making episodes takes a while and a lot of planning and preparing. I wish I could get work done faster, but I'd rather post something I'm proud of rather than with low effort. Yep. I mean, that's always the balance. I think for comic creators in particular, that's the balance you kind of have to find, is just like being able to make something the way you want to make it, but also being able to make it like consistently. I think for comic creators who are looking to like grow their stuff, being able to make something you have to find your workflow. Being able to make things consistently is the most important thing to growth. Something that happens a lot on Webtoon, Canvas actually, is like, have you guys ever been reading Canvas and you came across a story and it posts like a chapter every like 2 months, right? And then you just like kind of forget about it. Like, I feel like that happens to a lot of people, which we totally understand because, yeah, creating chapters takes a lot of work. But that's why, like, you got to focus on your scope. You know, if you post once every, instead of posting like 40 panels once every 2 months, maybe you do like, if you could do 15 panels every 2 weeks, right? You might see a lot of growth that way. Found it via Instagram. I got distracted and was focused on my thoughts. I feel you. Found it via Instagram and already seeing Dreamy post decently often. Yep. That's what MEC started as. We're actually trying to grow our socials, like TikTok and Instagram and stuff. And it was pretty successful at that. Obviously it exploded on Webtoon. Some comic
I'm not chatty what I'm doing.
It's alright. There's an ad break right now anyway, so you don't gotta say anything apparently. Ads. Alright. Time for quiet time. I mean, your work is a lot more high focus than mine as well.
Not necessarily true.
Yeah, I kind of feel like it is. Big sweaty guardian alpha boyfriend. Or does she say guardian alpha boyfriend? She does, right? In the meme. I love that video still, actually. Been a while since we watched it though. Man, I wish that making like TikToks and reels and stuff didn't take so long, because they're always so funny when we do make them.
Yeah. Being a comic creator and making TikTok is kind of class, you know.
Yeah, it just takes so much.
Both ends.
Yeah, so much time, man. Pants of teenage dreams. Oh. Whoopsie. Icon? What is that? I'm not familiar. Cat's Eye fan? What is that? Let me look it up. Oh yeah, I'm not familiar. I end up cutting.
I wasn't familiar with her game.
Yeah. Exactly. I end up cutting and making more panels after asking friends to review episodes, which makes production longer. Yeah. There's been times, there actually are My Emo Crush episodes that are like, I wouldn't call them episodes, but like concepts that never saw the light of day. Just because we came up with a better idea. Finish quick. I'm trying. Why can't I go? What is this? Oh, that's the background. I'm stupid. Whoopsie. Don't burn yourselves out. Don't worry. You don't need to worry about that. Dreamy is literally asking, like, she's been asking me to like hurry up. She's been asking me to hurry up too with the next Iridescent Soul episode so she can work on it. We've been excited to work recently. I mean, you did complain about the posing and stuff in this MEC episode, but you did make it really fast. Like, you actually kind of pumped this out.
Well, yeah, because I'm not attending class.
Well, exactly.
I have nothing else to do. I'm unemployed. Can
we get a new wardrobe for the MEC characters? Maybe. I mean, people have asked for that in the Q&A and stuff, like them wearing certain types of outfits. It depends on if we find an outfit that looks really good for them. I'm not against it.
Making Aiko goth.
Yep. Aiko becomes permanently goth.
The problem is, I would make her quote Mary Shelley, but I haven't read Frankenstein.
Maybe we gotta read it. Do a little book club.
I don't think we've ever done a book club on a book ever. Except for, well, my book. But I don't think we've ever had like a book club for anything, really. We kind of just watched the movie.
We've read books at the same time. You join a book club. Yeah. I don't be reading a lot of books these days, unfortunately, except my textbooks. Volunteered at the library. Was that fun? I feel like that's one of those jobs that sounds like it could be kind of fun, but it might actually be kind of boring. Fun. Yeah. Wait, didn't you do that?
Yeah, I did that in high school.
I remember. Yeah.
That was when it was mandatory to volunteer. Just stupid.
Probably depends on the library too.
I mean, volunteering for the library is fucking boring in general.
Is Havoc gonna become an NHL player? And then in one of the games, Hema would be admiring him from the crowd. Hockey? I don't know much about hockey. But I do like that trope. I like where your head's at with the... I think we've talked about that before. The, like Hema watching him from the stands. I think that's a good idea.
You did see her cheering for him when he was playing basketball in that episode.
Yeah.
I was like, probably like, I hate wearing skirts. He's like, no.
She doesn't understand sports ball, but she supports him nonetheless. I just like the library. It's quiet. I haven't been to the library in a minute. If Hema hates wearing skirts, why did she wear a dress in the Halloween episode? Because there was a certain someone.
I didn't enjoy that either.
There was a certain someone she was dressed up for.
Well, yeah, some idiot requested a white dress. I feel like if Chroma found out that he said that, he would have slapped the shit out of Havoc.
Protective older brother. She could have put the offer down. She could have. She didn't want to, though. I think Hema is one of those people like has like a bit of a. She's like a bit of a show off. Like, but she's like not super like. She has to like mentally prepare to be a show off, you know? And then she has like. She gets like embarrassed after the fact. She's like, hey, I'm gonna make him like drool over me. And then the day actually comes and she's like, oh god.
And he's like unfazed.
Yeah.
He picks her up, twirls her around, puts her back down, and is like, alright, let's go to the party. Like, completely nonchalant. She's like, what? What?
Got to
Like,
learn.
I don't want to go to the party anymore.
I got to learn about serial killers in town because my job was to research the archives of other interns and put together a cool presentation. That does sound pretty cool.
That's sick.
Something you would be interested in, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe
I would.
You were volunteering at the wrong library.
I was. I didn't have a choice.
I love when Chroma said in the Halloween episode, that one is so out of character. I mean, it was. But he didn't expect Havoc at that time being the one to request it.
He didn't know, because if he did, he would have murdered Havoc.
Yeah.
Havoc would be a dead man. I don't think I've ever put Hema in, like, stockings.
That's true. Emma ain't no angel. That's true, but Havoc is most certainly a devil. Hello, welcome. We're just working and chatting today.
New?
Hi, how's it going?
Isn't this the person that said hi, hello in every place?
I saw them follow the other day. Like after the stream was over.
Yeah, I was like, oh no, they're
But welcome. We're working on MEC. Working on the Q&A. Read everything, love y'all. Aw, thank you.
Thank you. We enjoy your enthusiasm.
We always
We're
love
sad.
Well, you'll have more to read very soon. As you can see, new MEC episodes are on the way. The Q&A is on the way. Iridescent Soul is on the way. Thank you so much. Don't worry, we're just as excited as you. You're gonna send Dreamy green grapes. Actually, how do you feel? Do you like green grapes?
I hate grapes.
I feel like you've told me that in general. Like you just don't.
Hate
And you said they're just too sour, right?
No, I'm okay with sour food, but no, maybe I'm not okay with sour food actually. Maybe I like sour candy, but I hate sour fruit for some reason.
Because fruit is meant to be sweet. Green Spotify logo. Actually, she doesn't use Spotify either. Wait, you know, now that it's being brought up, like, you really do avoid the color green, like, as much as possible. Maybe it's subconscious. Does that mean you don't like Shrek? Oh, that's a movie. Have we ever watched that movie together?
I don't think so.
It's a classic. Who could not like Shrek? Grapes. Oh yeah, wait, that's actually a good point. Wait, Dreamy has colors that she despises, and grapes embody both. That the shade of, actually, I guess it depends. Which, like, some grapes are like that reddish purple color, right? That you actually kind of like. Some of them are super purple though. Wait, did I make another layer on accident? Oh, okay. Wait, this is her eyes. Never mind. Fan art of Dreamy's strawberry character. It's a beet. But green. What time is it? Been going for about an hour. Not bad. Almost an hour. I've done 3 panels. Hey, did you get up, by the way? I see you stopped drawing. Are you here? Or did you get
Yeah,
up?
I'm here.
Oh, okay. Why is Hema so pale without the shading? That's the power of shading. When you get the behind the scenes look, I mean, like after the base coloring is done, like, everything doesn't, like, Dreamy is really the one that brings everything to life and makes it look good. Like, Hema doesn't touch grass. That's also true. The human being, the orange. It's good.
What the heck?
Well, what's up? Oh.
I'm good.
Okay, yeah. The only one that touches grass is Havoc, maybe Chroma, maybe Aiko, not Hema. Havoc doesn't, like, just touch grass. Wait, hold on. I was gonna say something like
what?
Havoc doesn't just touch grass, he like fights it.
Oh.
I don't know where I was going with that. I draw, but I won't draw fan art because it's gonna be way below level. You don't need to worry about that. Not me thinking when was the last time I touched grass. Yeah, I was gonna say that same thing, Midnight Stars. Like, you don't need to ever worry about anything like that. Like, when it comes to making the stories, we just love, like, we're fans of our stories just as much as you guys, and we just love interacting. Like what we're doing right now, for example, just chilling here talking about the story. Like, this is what we create them for, just to be able to have people to like share it with. So we always love to just share everything about the story. Like, we always talk about too, like, we want to grow the story enough where people are making like meme edits about the characters and stuff like that. That would actually make our day. Like, thank you so much. How do you fight grass? Why the heck does Emma love that guy so much? Yeah, what does she see in him? Maybe just his pretty face.
Any photos of Chroma? I give up.
I find it hard to believe you wouldn't have 5 images of Chroma. Are they 5 specific types of images?
I don't know. I don't have fully colored images of Chroma that isn't comic work. I have 5 fully colored images of Havoc.
He's beautiful.
For sure. Oh my god.
Unless Havoc goes for Chroma, but Chroma rejects. That's kind of their dynamic. Havoc wouldn't give up the... It's like, Chroma, we're in this together. He's like, get away from me.
Are you talking about the thing I just pulled open?
Nah, maybe. I'm just talking about in general.
This is so old. I never went anywhere with this.
The fits in this one
What's
are
that?
so fire, though.
It was such a banger AU. Too bad I don't draw Krovak anymore. Wait, hold on. Let me find this. Alright, I'm having a fucking detour over here. Shit.
I mean, everybody still gets to see the artwork, so.
Okay, which one of these is safe for work?
Yeah, don't pull up anything NSFW.
He was so cute in this outfit. I'm sad.
You know, Havoc with long hair has always been like, I kind of like it. You know what I mean? Chroma without his Chroma without his tail, on the other hand, looks it looks strange.
This was such a banger Chroma outfit. Too bad we can never ever do a fit like this, because there's literally no reason why he would wear robes or white.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. We just could, I mean, maybe at the shrine, but I don't know.
Okay, well, yeah, I guess they would be wearing kimono briefly, but...
Or just like any sort of like, we could come up with some sort of like post-shrine outfit.
But then he gets rid of his sick-ass jacket.
No, he brings it back during going into the final art.
Okay, but there's like a lot of specific things in here that I really like that makes him look especially slutty. And I just don't know how that would work in tech wear.
Yeah. True.
Anyway, sorry for the detour. I don't remember if I posted that AU anywhere, honestly.
I'm assuming there was an ad.
Some of the most beautiful outfits are Krovak AUs.
What the heck is Shillen drawing?
Are they back already?
Looks like they're back. Yeah, we
Wait.
got us. I'm working on the last panel right now. Should I pull up the other one? Yeah, you guys only saw the Hema panel, like the Hema solo panels. You guys didn't get to see either of the other spicy ones.
You're indulging them.
I am a big fan of this. I do like this panel a lot. I add that to the website. Oh, that's true. The Momo Krovak website.
Oh, it's probably already there. She got that whole, like, I feel like she put the whole reel in there. God.
We getting spoiled.
I haven't been feeding the Krovog, honestly.
These are the advantages you guys get to see when you come to the streams and we're working on this stuff.
I mean, it's not like they haven't seen it before if they paid attention to my, like, Instagram, but it doesn't stay for very long, so it makes sense.
True.
Kind of rare content.
Good. I pay attention. That's why you always get the early drops.
True.
The diligent are rewarded. Diligent. Oh ho ho. Oh ho ho ho. Don't have Insta?
What the hell?
I don't know, like, I don't know if we really post, like, Insta is the place we post the most often for, like, extra stuff. Do you still post on Twitter at all?
Let me check.
Because I barely use Twitter ever. Oh, why'd you become Santa? It's a silly little laugh. I amuse myself. Episode idea. Aiko's shoelaces unties and she trips into Chroma's arms. It's not a bad idea. Someone write that down.
Wait, what did you just say?
Aiko's shoelaces untie and she trips into Chroma's arms. That's very in character for her.
She's gonna crush that man.
So you need to hire me. I have good ideas. Hey, you guys have any tropes in romance that you want to see? We always love like putting tropes on our characters. Making my longest episode right now, and I'm splitting it into 2 parts because it's so long. Been there. That's what the first episode of Iridescent Soul is. Split into 3 parts. Wait, how long is each part? I forget.
You're talking to me?
Yeah, of course.
40 panels. Episodes. 40. Around 40 each.
Around 40 each. You heard her.
Oh god, I drank too much water. I'll be back.
Yeah, pee again.
Let me pass!
Put me on the spot here. No rush. You come up with anything. You know, we do see comments about that as well. Like, people come up with ideas for like, I want to see them doing this, or like, we do actually remember those. I can't think of one off the top of my head, but some ideas have actually, I think like a commenter has come up with an idea that became an episode once, or like something they said, we kind of like transformed it into an episode. Does that make sense? Like the idea was there and we kind of built on it. I'm trying to think. I feel like that happened, but I can't remember off the top of my head. No tropes, just hammock. Instead of my emo crush, it's hammock. That's not a... I can't stop thinking of Office Romance for some reason. I wonder how that would translate. They're in like a internship or something. Or maybe we could just do a short comic, like an extra about that. Not a bad idea. Yeah, you could. The episodes are already. Did you post on Webtoon already, or are they just up on Pass right now? Because we read it on Pass. I remember. I think you gave us the Pass link before, right? You put it on both. Yeah, we know what you mean with the like the sizing requirements. I mean, that's a problem with cross posting on any platform, is that every platform has their own like stuff, different requirements and stuff. It's can be very obnoxious.
Back.
Welcome back.
He looks so sterile in that panel.
This one?
Yeah.
How so? His expression?
He looks so unproblematic.
You need him to be more evil.
I need him to be evil.
Could have made him grinning. Didn't we talk about that? You said that the grin looked unnatural or something.
Yeah, I tested it, but then he looked very uncanny. You know, like those like creepy videos where like the rest of the face is not emoting, but there's a wide ass grin. And it's just unnatural
Yeah.
expression.
Ads?
But also, if he's like up in her face and smirking like that, in this context, he would be very creepy.
It didn't post my episode? Wait, why? Wait, we might have ads right now. But why didn't it post the episode? I forget, when I take from this ref, did you want the lighter or the darker color? I forget. For his like tunic.
Or what?
Wait, actually, is he in?
Lighter.
Oh yeah, he did have the lighter one. Okay.
I'm listening to the most ancient Chinese music right now.
We've had problems with like our episodes not getting posted a bunch. I mean, we were talking about that earlier, right? Like, because when you have what is it called? The episode, like the video ad episodes, you had to re-upload the whole thing. Yeah, these platforms just be like having random problems. But with the
we
video,
we should have an AU with them being one of them being chronically and terminally ill.
and the other one has to like take care of them or something.
Yeah, and then one of them dies.
No, tragic. Oh,
I'm just kidding.
I had a friend who loved MEC, and we would notify each other when a new episode came out. But now they love anime. They don't care for MEC. What?
We were replaced.
The only solution, I understand. We just have to turn MEC into an anime. We'll bring them back.
I feel like there's something in Chinese culture that doesn't ever really translate well
Mhm.
to like American. Like I can never like really get it right with with like English. It's this concept of it's called sajiao, which is like essentially being kind of like a brat to be cute. I guess in Korean there's the concept of what is it called? It's called aegyo.
I think so.
Is that like that like little whiny thing that they do, but it's like cute.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm very secretly Chinese. I think it's pretty obvious.
He is most certainly Chinese. Which I can't tell where the Havoc ends and the Hema begins. I think this is Havoc, right?
Well, that sounds very wrong. That's Havoc sleep, yeah. It's supposed to be white.
One
If
said
you go to their layer.
What? Did I say that again? Oh, this is supposed to be white? Is this the background?
No, that's his sleeve.
I see.
If you go to their layer and unsee their like in the liner layer, they're separated into two different folders. You can see one of them is Havoc, one of them is Hema, I think. Wait, I think you're just doing one layer. I'm talking about the folder, yeah.
Yeah,
There you
this is the
go.
folder. Someone said, I guess the closest thing is, how do you pronounce that again? Coquettishness? Coquette, right?
Oh, is that from the YouTube?
Yeah, it's from YouTube chat.
Is it called coquettishness? I see them do the thing in I see them do the thing in Japanese anime, but like it's a little bit like it feels a little bit more forced, but the concept is really common in like China. It is considered cringy, but it's just a more commonly accepted thing that the girl will be kind of hard, like she'll play hard to get or she'll be kind of difficult. And that just doesn't translate well in like American romances because she'll just be seen as difficult. When I feel like in Asian countries, she'll just be seen as like being a girl, like having to perform that like cutesiness is kind of like part of like the girl trope, and I see it a
Yeah.
lot in action, like 仙侠 fantasy. Like the girl will always be a certain archetype.
13 from Scissor, not 13, 13's sister, 11. 11 is like that from Scissor 7, right?
Yeah, that is it's a more sexy form of Sajiao. Um she's a little bit different, it's a bit nuanced. Like her version of that is more flirtatious in like the way that she's characterized like a demon. I don't know what the crossover word like I know the like Japanese crossover word would be a yokai, but she's
hold
like
on.
characterized.
Oh yeah, but the person just said they gotta go to sleep. Bye bye. Thank you for stopping by.
The
Death like slumber. Hope you have a good one. Alright, sorry, go ahead.
she's like very like Yao Qi energy, which means like I don't even know what the fucking translation of that is, but it's like she's more like specific. Like Sanjiao, I don't even know if there's an example because 13 is not a great example.
Well, definitely not.
She's very stoic.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that we've ever watched something that had it because it's more of an older concept.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's phased out for like the strong female character, but it's kind of used as like a. It's just more socially acceptable for a woman to act that way. I feel like I've never been able to see like a woman in Western media act that way without being like pushed back harder. You know what I mean? Like the sexiness doesn't come from acting childish.
Mhm.
Comes from like a different way. Like you know how like there's like the trope of the dumb blonde
Mhm.
in like American culture.
Yeah, yeah.
It's kind of like that, you know, where they act like a little bit stupid, but it's like
The bimbo.
nuanced. Yeah, it's different. It's not entirely the same thing, but it's a similar concept. It's
Mhm.
just difficult because in like Western media, it's perceived as stupid. When I feel like in Asian media, it's perceived as like almost attractive, like very feminine, and like it is cringy and stupid, but it's like
It has
funny.
its charm,
But
yeah.
yeah, but I feel like in Western media, like if I was to use like the sajiao in like I don't know, like if I was gonna make Aiko do that kind of stuff, it just wouldn't translate well.
I could see that. I was gonna
There
say
was
something.
another like a cultural difference thing that I ran into while writing Aiko. Is you know that one scene where she like she does like the casual flirt with Chroma, and he's like, "What the fuck? Girls are so forward."
Mhm.
Because like, "Hey, handsome" or something, right?
Yeah,
When they
yeah,
first meet.
yeah, I do remember.
In Chinese, that is completely normal. If you
Mhm.
were like, "Hey, like, it's quite good," like that is just like a that is literally just a polite way to refer to someone
Mhm.
like younger, like like an adolescent boy or like a just like a
Young man type deal.
young man. If you use 帅哥 or 美女, like that's not really flirting. That's just it's. I mean, you can misconstrue it as flirting, but it's mostly just like a phrase that kind of like characterizes more of like the person saying the word
Mhm.
rather than like the person that they're directing it to.
Yeah.
But like it doesn't work because in English there's literally no equivalent to the word where it wouldn't be straight up flirting.
Mhm.
And that's what I had to cut that scene out. Well, I think we are gonna cut that scene out because like I don't know how. I don't think there's a word in English to replace that.
Mhm. Yeah, like soft flirting, kind of.
Yeah, like I if they were from the south,
Polite
they could
flirting.
be
Darling.
if they were in the south, yeah, it could be darling or like honey, you
Mhm.
know?
Yeah.
But like it doesn't make sense because she's not from the south. So if she says that, it's just like weird and it's a difficult problem to have, honestly.
You hear that? Gary just meow.
What's
Alright,
Gary meowing about?
hold on. I think Gary. I'll be right back. I think Gary might. What? My brother's door was not open. Gary needed me to open it. And
Wait,
that
I never saw this. I never replied to this one thing that Foxy said about us being both boys. Why do people assume I'm a guy? I think
because you're
I've
not
gotten that from someone else actually. They assumed I was a dude. And I was like, really?
It's because you're not what was the term you were just talking about? You're not talking like that.
Wow. Somebody told me that I sounded like a 14-year-old boy once, and I was like, I don't know if that's like a compliment or were they like jabbing at me, but like I was just like, I was kind of impressed because I was like, that means I have the ability to, you know. But they were just talking about how I use Fortnite language, and I was like, you mean
language.
like gamer language?
I just always leave the doors open because of my two cats. I leave the doors open ajar. I actually did leave well, oftentimes when I stream, I have to close both doors, so I'm getting up and like opening the doors for them. But I actually did today. I had the ability to keep both doors open, and I think my brother closed his door when he went back into his room. And Gary had a lot to say about that. Too much
Gary
gamer
doesn't
energy.
understand the concept of a closed door.
Yeah. He doesn't understand the concept of anything, honestly.
He's so dumb.
Too much. You don't sound like that. Well, that's what I always said. She's like told me this before, and like I've never really thought that way, honestly. Maybe because I've always been like, you know, as a boy, I've always been surrounded by boys, right? So.
No, I don't fucking sound like a man. I feel like it was more prominent before I met you, though. The lack of manness. I honestly didn't really think it was that insulting. I was mildly impressed. With myself, not what they said.
Yeah.
I knew what they said was kind of rude, but I was like, if I can pass as a 14-year-old boy, that means I got range, guys. I can be hit with the kids.
I think you do. I mean, yeah, I think so.
I feel like I do have a lot of boyish interests, but they're a bit dated, so I'm not cool with the kids anymore because all my interests are kind of dated. I literally tried to bond with some dudes by asking them like, oh, do you watch this? And they were like, what the fuck is that? I'm like,
they missed out.
My bad.
When people share their interests with me, I'm like, I don't know what that is, but I'm down to learn.
Nobody knows what Kamen Rider is. Like, I don't think any Asian dude I've ever asked knew what Kamen Rider was or cared. And I was like,
see, that's a perfect example. That's a perfect example because I didn't know what Kamen Rider was. But after you showed it to me, it was the coolest thing ever, and I love it now. So
right? It's such a shame that literally nobody will ever bond with me. The only time I have ever gotten an excited response was from my professor, who is like 40 something. She was like alive to see like the Japanese popularity in the 80s. So of course she would know what Kamen Rider was. But also she studies Japan. What?
They said they love Kamen Rider in the YouTube chat.
Based.
So based.
Is that the person's Japanese username?
Yeah. Actually, what does your name say?
I don't know. I can't read.
Oh, obviously. This is why you gotta keep an open mind, though. You could be missing out on peak this whole time. Oh my god, how are there so many holes I didn't realize? I don't know much about it, but I'm happy that they're happy.
You know, I need to find my Kamen Rider people, but then they'll be like, okay, but you haven't watched the real Kamen Rider, and then they'll bring up some old ass Kamen Rider, and I'll be like, man, I'm getting gatekept in my own interest.
Buddha? Is it Blah Bruh? UIG?
What?
I'll try to remember that. They said
Oh.
whether. Is it interesting? Well, it depends what you consider interesting, because
Yeah, it's very like marketed at boys, but the
it's
reason why we like it is because it's flashy.
well, Dreamy's gonna hate this comparison, but if you know Power Rangers,
Man,
Dreamy is not a big fan of Power Rangers, but if you know Power Rangers, it's a similar type of like show, like it's a similar concept, except it's one guy, not like a team.
it's way
Um,
cooler.
well, I will say I feel like they definitely have more complex like plot lines in Kamen Rider as well. Um, than Power Rangers. But yeah, I mean, us personally, we love like just some like I won't say like too brain dead. We like brain dead action, but it can't be too brain dead where we're watching it and we're just like, this is just dumb, you know? Like
I like some semblance of like
the genre
plausibility.
is called tokusatsu. I didn't know that.
I've heard of that.
That term.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I usually just whenever I look it up, I just look up Sentai. I don't even know what that means. Hold on a second. Oh, it's a subgenre of tokusatsu.
I see. I really like that we have people to talk to because we get to learn such cool information. That's what I'm saying. Thank you guys for watching. It's been very fun hanging out, talking.
True. We do like a lively chat.
Maybe I'll check it out then. Yeah, I mean, I would recommend. I mean, our favorite is Kamen Rider Decade and then Kamen Rider Kiva. Those are our favorite ones.
Wait, we gotta write our names down.
Decade.
Decade is my
Kiva.
personal favorite. I also really liked O's, but you don't like O's.
It's not that I didn't like O's. It's just that, like, you didn't really want to watch it because you've already seen it before.
No, you didn't like it. I heard the lack of enthusiasm in your voice, and I was like, oh, he doesn't like this one.
I don't know. I don't remember it too. I just remember, like, I don't remember it too well, actually. That's, like, the main thing. I think I remember, like, I didn't like the main character that much. I remember.
Yeah, but it wasn't about him. It was about Ankh.
Yeah.
It was literally Egyptian flavored. I can't say Egyptian theme because it's not super close, but it's flavored in Egyptian. It's okay.
I don't know if I did that.
I will say it was one of those that didn't have like a super like overarching plot. It was just kind of like the guy and his adventures to collect coins.
Mm-hmm. I professionally yapped to you guys for several streams by myself, lol, and I'm proud of it. It should be. It was fun.
We enjoy it.
I have some ancient Egyptian history books or ancient Egypt history books if you want some random information.
I actually never really got into Egyptian mythology. I think it was because Greek mythology distracted me.
I got into a bit of Egyptian mythology. I forget why though. Oh, because of Moon Knight.
Was it the Moon Knight?
No, there was other reasons
I thought
too.
it was because of League of Legends.
I do like Azir. But no. I mean, well, now that you mention it, there's a lot of like what's the term you use? Egyptian flavored things that I do enjoy. I got to buy them from an art school library that was selling them. That's pretty cool. They're just selling. What is it, like a history? Like, what kind of book is it? It's like a history book, or is it just like a? They had the book for 50 years. Wow.
Yeah, that's a fucking artifact.
It actually is. It's history and art. Oh, okay. So it's like it's a history book that has like pictures to go along with it, I'm assuming, or is it just like an art book? Like it has art from the time. I still need to I was gonna play some Deadlock tonight. I really need to like clean my mouse pad before then.
You forgot?
I did forget. I actually think there's, like I said, I don't have like something skinny to like get in the crack where my sensor is. I really feel like there's something wrong with my sensor.
You can't just use a toothpick? Or a needle?
I think we have one. I don't know where it is though.
Or one of those
I don't want to like scratch it though. That's the problem. I don't want to use anything
those,
sharp
like,
because I don't want to scratch it.
why don't you use what is it called? An air, what is it called? A dust blower?
Oh yeah, and try and blow out the. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I do have a mini one of those. It features art and gives historical background to it and how it fits to Egyptian history. Ooh. That sounds really interesting, actually. I like when books and like educational resources are very like focused and it's not just like information dump, you know? Like when it's like it gives you a piece of information and then elaborates on said information.
Can I tie her hair up?
Tie her hair up? Yeah, you gotta. You gotta go the full mile.
She doesn't have enough hair to be tied up.
A bag full of books for $20. That's a steal. I've spent half of that on one book before, multiple times.
Like, this is how much hair would be.
I got to read about Egyptian artifacts. It was interesting. Yeah, Egypt is one of those things that's very interesting. It was such an advanced civilization for its time. And I think the main draw people have to it is that it's so old. So like it feels like just so distant. It all like it's such distant history. It almost feels like fiction. You know what I mean? I feel like that happens a lot when history gets too far in the past. It's like hard to even like imagine it as real life. That side ponytail is so cute. He is so uncomfortable. Officially. What am I doing right now? I might be tweaking. I'm almost done.
So you can go clean out your mouse pad.
True. Got about 13 minutes left on the stream.
13 minutes?
Yeah, it's 9:47 right now.
Oh shit. Maybe we go to 10:30 because I haven't done any work.
We can go to 10:30.
Someone with her hair up kind of reminds me of that one image of Katsa.
Yeah. I wonder why.
I do like Katsa. Too bad she's in the worst fucking situation ever.
easier to read there on Webtoon than to pass. I don't know if Webtoon necessarily has a better format than to pass, but I will say that I think I'm just used to Webtoon. I think a lot of people are, unless they read on to pass mostly, but I would never say that Webtoon has a good format, honestly, but for their website or their app, but it is pretty easy to read comics on there, I guess. That's why I guess that's what matters at the end of the day. That's why they're successful. Mostly because the UI redesign is a nightmare now. But yeah. I mean, that's just the case for every website or app in existence. The UI teams on those, like, they just always just do they just do pointless stuff. They just change the layout for the worse just for no reason. I don't know why websites and apps always do that. Because I spend multiple hours redesigning Webtoon UI, yeah. Every time, I love the O emote so much. Every time I see the hamster, it makes me laugh.
Hamster.
Hamster.
I should draw Hema distressed more often.
Yeah. I mean, that's how she is. That's basically just say, we got ads, by the way. Sorry. Back soon. We got interrupted mid-sentence again. They always pick the worst times. Or maybe we just talk a lot. Anyway, I was gonna say that, like, you're basically just saying that, we gotta put more, like, Havoc and Hema scenes together. Because she always just panics during those scenes.
Yeah, she's kind of a failure, honestly.
That's why we love her. Back from ads. Welcome back. Oh god, what color is Hema's belt? Is it this one? Are these different colors? Oh gosh.
Oh no, your color blindness.
Yeah, I'm getting fricked up by it right now. I think this is it. And then this is pants. Yeah, this is, yeah. Wait, I didn't make another layer. Why am I such a failure? I'm too lazy to be showing this complex room from every angle. Yeah, I mean, that is the comic creation process, like... Well, that's the thing, like... You'll see it in Iridescent Soul as well. You don't need to have, like, a complex background in every panel. Complex backgrounds are for establishing shots. And, like, we call what's the term we use for them? The impact panels. Like, we talk about a lot, like, comics are really separated into two categories, right? There's impact panels, and then there's the in-between. Like the in-between panels, like I guess you would call them like connectors, right? Pacing in a comic is about, you know, you have a bunch of these connector panels that are building up to a big impact panel, right? You see that all the time in manga and traditional comics. Like there's always this idea of sort of like these connectors that build up to a big important moment. Sometimes that important panel is going to be like a full page. Sometimes it's just a bigger, like detailed panel, right? And complex, like during those connector panels, like people, you think about the reading process for the viewer, like they're just like scrolling past those usually. They're not like analyzing every single panel. So why are you gonna have a complex background on that one? You know, like a color, like a color gets the same idea across, unless the background is significant to understanding the, what would you say? Not perspective. The maybe perspective, yeah. Unless the background is significant for understanding the perspective, but most of the time it isn't. Those big detailed backgrounds, you only need them for those, like, the impact. Sometimes I see that in, like, canvas creators. I'm like, damn, this person draws every single background. Like, they're doing great backgrounds, but this person is drawing every single background and every single, adding context to the world. Exactly. I'm like, this person is drawing every single background on every single panel. They're like, is their hand okay? Are they gonna make it? I think Dreamy is really good at this idea.
What am I? What?
I think you're really good at seamlessly like maneuvering between the connector panels and the impact panels.
Oh.
Something that doesn't get talked about a lot, but I think one of Dreamy's best skills, well, I mean, not everybody's gonna comment on that, right? But I think one of Dreamy's best skills is in how she formats chapters. Very good at that. It's hard for me because I like details, but I end up spending a lot of time on what my background looks like. Gotta work on that. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you gotta make like, I don't know if sacrifice is the right word. I think you gotta make compromises with yourself. You know what I mean? Where it's like, you know, you ask yourself, does this panel really need like this specific panel? Does this, how important is this panel to the rest of the chapter, right? And then maybe you can lighten your load on that specific panel. This fight sequence has smoke, so I'm just covering up the surroundings with smoke so I don't have to draw it. Yeah, there you go. Genius. Us comic creators are masters of ingenuity. Dude, someone tell me why Emma has infinite layers. They can't see it. Hold on, let me see if I can expand my box a little bit so you guys can see it. Look how many layers she has. Why does Emma have such a complex it's such a complex, like, not character design. She just has so many like accessories, you know. Why she gotta be such a fashionista? Don't aim for complete perfection first, aim for a start. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think even that's something that the professionals, like, have mastered. I mean, I wouldn't consider us professionals or anything, like, but when you look at like professional level work, I think something that's underappreciated is about how they find the most important aspects and like maximize those aspects rather than just like, they don't like, even professionals don't make every single panel like perfect or like make them all like every single panel is like this banger, like going in a TikTok edit type thing. Some panels is just a guy walking, you know. I didn't even realize this was on the wrong side.
I need to stop making micro adjustments. I didn't fucking give Havoc this much attention.
You love cute outfits, so you got distracted. The instincts took over. Need to like clean up these areas. Right, that's what you told me to do. Right. I think that's the right thing. Is this on the line art layer?
What?
Is this, what layer is this on?
That might be the base layer. Wait, zoom in on it?
It looks
yeah,
like
that's the base layer.
Is it? It looks
That's
like
the background.
Yeah, it is the background. I do it. What would I do? Do I just like?
You have to go to the base layer, the red.
The red. Which one?
The red layer.
Oh yeah.
Should be red.
Yeah. And am I like coloring it or am I erasing it?
Color it. That whole. As a whole.
Yeah. I forgot. I'm washed up. I wasn't gonna chat much, but I ended up yapping a lot. Well, we appreciate that. I mean, it's more fun when we're all engaging, right?
We don't mind. We
Sorry.
like yappers.
Sorry for being just so interesting and engaging. We won't let it happen again.
Okay.
I forgot. I don't think I cleaned up the holes in the other panels. Maybe I should go back and do that.
You could just have a silent stream.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, no music. No music, no talking. Right back. Gotta help my parents really quick.
Okay. Well, now we can have a silent stream because I'm not the talker. Oh. That's cursed. I really want to just take a sandpaper to this tablet to add more grit to the screen so that I can really feel the paper texture instead of this etched glass bullshit. But probably shouldn't do that. Yeah, I know that there's like paper screen, but I think they mostly are available in Japan, and I just imagine they would be the worst thing to apply. Like, my screen is 22 inches, and that's just like, that's way too many inches to be putting a screen protector on, honestly. And it's gonna wear off, and I'm gonna have to reapply it. Like, I might as well just take a sandpaper, like like a fucking fine grit, and then sand the shit.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
Havoc time.
Are you using an iPad?
I
Or
feel
like
welcome.
Oh, Lord. Or an Android? And you could consolidate the two and get like an iPad. Although that is quite expensive, but it is very useful for everything.
Yeah, Dreamy loves her iPad. One of the best
I use
purchases she
it.
ever made.
Yeah, it was honestly, I used to be an Apple hater, but now I'm an Apple dick sucker. Wait, am I allowed to say that?
Yes. But I mean,
Oh, okay.
the only thing bad about it would be your damage to your reputation.
But that I suck Apple's dick.
Yeah.
Are they gonna give me a sponsorship?
Nah.
Oh, yeah, they probably don't give that. But I am an Apple dick sucker ever since I got my iPad. Because it's just been the most convenient thing ever. I don't think I can ever be a wholesome streamer. I feel like my teenage years has done irreversible damage to my vocabulary.
Wrong with that. I wouldn't particularly say we're a child-friendly stream. Like we're not like Ninja. Did I just show my age? Does anybody
Our
even talk
first
about
thing
Ninja
is,
anymore? Like, Ninja's not even child-friendly. Anyway, sorry, go ahead.
I would say like Grian.
Oh yeah, like a Minecraft YouTuber.
A Minecraft YouTuber. I actually stopped watching Grian. Wait, what was I talking? Yeah, we opened up with fucking Silent Hill. That thing is like rated R.
Exactly. I already forgot what you told me. Don't I go to the base layer, right? And then like color it in, but it's not letting me color this part.
Are you using Shift?
No.
Then that means you're on. Is the base layer like locked?
It is locked. Okay. Yeah, it was locked. Thank you.
She looks so awkward. What color? She's like, oh, I hate it.
The first time I tried to draw digitally, my OC looked like a blob. I definitely work better with sketch paper. Dreamy's talked about that a lot. She likes the like texture of paper. That's why she tries to get her your covers as like your screen protectors and stuff as close as possible, right?
Yeah. But it'll never achieve real paper. Like I just, I like the sound. Scratches an itch.
Gotta stim while you're drawing.
Wow, don't call me out like that.
Is that a call out? I mean, it's just factual. The texture and pressure are nicer. You forgot her. Did you forget her stockings or thigh high? I do that all the time when I'm coloring Aiko. Like, I just forget that they're there. You've reminded me multiple occasions, like, why are her legs bare? And I'm like, oh yeah. Whoopsie.
Okay, I also forget, honestly, that they exist. If I really wanted to be super realistic with the thigh highs, they should be like digging into her skin a little bit, but I don't want to do that because I'm lazy, so I only do them for special events.
Digital is just more efficient. Yeah, and I mean, like, if you're trying to post like comics online, for example, or even just like your artwork, you gotta do digital, which is unfortunate. A lot, like, I think it's very difficult to like share your artwork online, especially if you're trying to like grow like your online presence as an artist. Like, people just aren't as receptive to like paper, like physical drawing as much, which is unfortunate because obviously it takes a lot of skill, and it looks good, but probably the resistance makes it easier to feel the drawing. Definitely. Love the scrapey paper. Havoc ass. You guys know what I mean?
Where?
Right here. Who's with me?
I don't know if we have any Havoc fans in here, honestly.
What do you mean? Everyone is a Havoc fan. They don't have a choice.
Oh, you're right.
They must be.
I honestly forget how cute Aiko's outfit is.
Midnight Star said,
"This is a fucking annoying outfit."
Go ahead. Someone said, but Midnight Star said, I desperately need a brush. Like, what brush do you use for shoelaces?
This is my line art pen. This is actually just my line art pen. I just add a border on it. I don't know if your program has borders. You can find a border pen. Probably. And what was it? Ibis paint?
What is going on? What is going on? Oh. Wait. I might
honestly
just be stupid.
Look as bad as Chroma. Chroma does look quite cursed.
Yeah?
Like, he is actually really cursed.
Nah, I mean, yeah, Hema, like, well, Hema has color in a lot of her designs already. Chroma does not. That's why it's just
The
so.
was so fucking emo. Dude doesn't have a fucking ounce of color.
Trying to switch over to using more Clip Studio though, since it has more features than you've used it in the past. Like, well, when she was teaching me, I know that like I was just very overwhelmed by everything.
Well, you've also never opened up an art program before.
Yeah, I started from 0. I was like, she was all like, go to the layers. I was like, the what?
You didn't even know what a fucking layer was. I had to explain the concept of a layer.
The huh?
It's okay.
Well, I'm a fast learner at least, right?
Yeah. It's just frustrating because I can't point to your screen.
That would be nice. The Dollar Tree version of Clip Studio. Sometimes simpler versions of things are actually easier to use. Like when I edit videos, most of the time I use Premiere. But sometimes if it's like a simpler video or a simpler effect, I will just use CapCut.
CapCut is such a fucking bastard. So money hungry now.
Yeah. I had the same reaction with teaching my friends how to use Ibis. Say Ibis paint? Ibis? But they skipped the tutorials and asked me to explain it. I mean, maybe you just explain it. Oh, what did I do? Maybe you just explain it better than a tutorial ever could. It's like a compliment.
I think it's kind of funny that she specifically picked out this long piece of hair to pull out.
It really was.
I'm also surprised she has this much hair to grab into a little ponytail. I feel like it should be even smaller, but by that time you can't even see it.
Yeah. Her hair grew a few inches specifically for this outfit swap.
They added extensions.
Mm-hmm. Well, my hair, until I cut it recently, was actually able to be pulled into a little ponytail.
I guess wavy hair is kind of like squishy. Could be long.
I was crashing out. Me on human anatomy test. Human anatomy is too confusing. I think you said once that his... Are these pants the same as his hair color as well? Just like his iridescent soul pants, or no?
I can't tell.
I can't tell at all either, actually.
I don't know where I got those colors from, I'm gonna be honest.
More textbook reading to do. Assigned another 100 pages. That's rough. I've actually... This week, I've been getting kind of wrecked by school as well. Not because the things I'm doing are particularly hard, but especially my English class is so unbelievably boring. It's actually like painfully boring. You have notes to go over? I actually should probably study a bit as well. I feel like I don't have a good enough grasp on biopsychology yet. But
You have to flex a little bit with the biopsychology.
yeah, it sounds so smart in my introduction to psychology class. I'm so bad. I have to take notes on my textbook. I forgot. We're all in this. We're all suffering together. I just like, that's why I'm struggling so much. All the stuff I'm doing in my classes right now, I just feel like is so boring. It's honestly, it's just hard to stay engaged when like the stuff you're doing is so like, when the stuff you're doing is just so boring.
You know, I thought this was gonna look disastrous, but I kind of like this look on her. I thought it was gonna be Chroma version 2, but it's not. I guess when you're a cutie patootie,
Dull.
you
Yeah,
just play.
that's a good word for it. Yeah, well, like I said, like she actually has color. She actually looks good in color. Oh, well, Chroma just does not look natural in color. I was reading the world's most confusing passage where the perspective was the main character's thoughts out of order. Reading it legitimately felt like I was having a brain aneurysm. English is a nightmare this year. Yeah. I'm a writer, by the way, and I hate English class.
Good thing you're not majoring in it.
Yeah. English and history. Oh yeah, I was learning about human anatomy. English and history, totally different story. Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm a very practical knowledge type of person. So like for my English class, for example, we have to read all these like articles, and then write an essay about the article, like or like using the articles as like sources. And man, these articles are just so uninteresting. Like they're like tabloid level. I have 6 ads. What? I don't even get the money for that. Like that isn't even going back to us. Twitch is just money hungry. You might just have to go to YouTube at this point. I had 6 last time too. I was wondering if I'd seen it wrong. Yeah, you're not supposed to be getting 6 ads. Like, if I look at it right now, like if I go to the ads section, it's supposed to be 3 minutes of ads per hour, which means a 1.5 minute ad break every 30. Oh wait, this slider wasn't here before. Do you guys want one like long ad or multiple short ads? How do you guys feel? You're done? Okay, wait, that was perfect timing. Would you guys prefer would you guys prefer less ads, but or like one longer ad or multiple like shorter ads? Because I feel like I prefer I don't know. I'm not sure. What do you think, Dreaming?
What did you say?
Do you prefer like the ad break is always 1.5 minutes, but would you prefer one long ad or multiple short ads?
I think I would rather sit through one long ad, but I'm kind of a psychopath.
Like I can. Oh,
Maybe you guys do a poll, I guess, for the 3 people watching.
I prefer shorter ads. I guess that is a good point. Like it goes by fast if it's an annoying ad. Oh.
I need to see the giant right next to her. Holy shit, he's long.
Havoc is so tall. That's why he plays basketball.
She's wearing platforms. This bitch is tiny. Tiny ass hoe. She is cute though. They are cute together.
Cutie patootie indeed.
Wait, I gotta put them together in a better. I gotta finish Aiko. It's taking forever.
Ever.
Shut the fuck up. I do like see together because they're like height accurate.
Yeah.
Wait. Where should I put her?
Sometimes we don't always see the perspective on or sometimes we don't always see the direct comparison of their height because the perspective kind of like doesn't show it fully, right? But
it is cute. I do find it cute. Why are you working with such a little real estate? Why don't you pop out your reference layer?
I don't need to. I just didn't change it because I was just lazy. No, there's no other reason. I usually don't do that, but writing a character's death is the worst feeling. I'm planning pretty far in advance and killing them is killing me. Yeah, you should hear some of the conversations we have about killing characters.
Yeah.
Don't say their name.
Especially hates that I killed this one character.
It's so good for the plot, though.
No, you didn't. No, wait. I think we're talking about two different people.
Wait, I hate that you. Oh, wait. You hate that you care. Are you talking about Project Aves?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was saying no iridescent soul spoilers, but.
Oh.
But yeah, I do hate that. I've gone as far as to be like, well, like maybe the story should just have alternate endings. Because like, I don't like this one.
She's actually so short. This might become my new wallpaper.
They are very cute. Give them a cute background then.
Well, not right now. I haven't finished the coloring job.
Ah. Wrong color.
Oh my god, he's so cursed. Maybe after I make emo Aiko, she can fix him. She can save it.
I give my OC so much trauma. That's part of the fun. I just don't know what to do with this character after this point, and I don't want to waste time without a purpose since they're one of the main characters. Yeah, that's sometimes a hard decision. Sometimes a hard decision you have to make. The worst thing is to have a useless character, in my mind. It just makes it not fun for you as the writer. It's not fun for the audience because they're like, what's this guy even doing
give
here?
Her a less invasive pose. So that she looks better next to everyone.
But she looks so cute posing like that. I finished. Basically just on time. I also want to ensure other characters get more time to shine too. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta move on from a character.
Ribbon. Oh my god.
I will wait to what's it called?
I'm thinking about it.
I'll wait to upload it. I haven't told my friends yet, and this character is one of their favorites. I'm about to break their hearts. Those are often the characters that have to die. I've talked about this before with Dreamy, but every time I have a favorite character in a show, they almost always die. Like, it's because like the best characters are the ones that have to die. Because it just makes for the most like dramatic, like it's the death you feel. When I was a kid, my favorite Naruto character back then, it's not anymore. My favorite Naruto character was Neji. And he fucking dies. Spoiler, I guess. Well, my favorite Naruto character now that I'm older is actually Minato, and he dies at the beginning of the, like, before the series. I'm also doing it to show that there's real stakes at play since the idea is kind of abstract. Yeah, I think that's important. That's actually something similar we do in Iridescent Soul.
Maybe something like this is better. Why is she so goddamn tall?
You're bad.
How tall did I make Chroma? Why is this bitch so short? She's supposed to be not that long. She isn't. Maybe her head is just really high up.
It's 10:30, by the way.
No. Fuck. Guess it is time to call it quits.
Gotta hit the books. Thanks for the stream. It's actually a perfect time. I think we're gonna be getting off right now. Good night, though. Thanks for stopping. Bless you.
Thank you.
Thanks for stopping by, as always.
As always, thanks for slapping by.
But, we'll be back, Monday, as always, with the schedule. Are we getting off right now?
Yep, we're getting off.
But yeah, we'll be back Monday, as always. Thank you guys for watching and hanging out. I'm gonna turn off the royalty-free lo-fi music. And, yeah. Alright, bye-bye.
Bye.